We're doing PvP, you said, correct?
Yeah, let's do PvP.
Alright, so we got PvP and... PvP, you said, correct? Yeah. Okay, so at PvP, that's pretty easy to work on. I'm trying to think of what I want to do with you. Firstly, what do you do in PvP right now?
So currently, I mean, I've talked to actually a couple other people, and what I'm currently doing is doing a 3 gateway hold into Colossus strategy. So 3 gateways, get the robotics bay, you know, all that stuff. Get Colossus out, try to get 3 or 4 Colossus push.
Okay.
Kind of the idea. You know, and I found if I hold, I win. I don't, I lose.
Okay.
And I'm doing a lot less holding than I'd like to. I mean, if somebody brings a hard 4 gate, I struggle.
Okay.
Really struggle to hold. I mean, so that's kind of what I've tried. I mean, I've tried 4 gating. That doesn't work for me at all.
Okay. Alright, well, first off, do you mind if I just put a title on the stream that just says Platinum PvP Coaching with Breath?
No, you're fine.
Alright, cool. So you're doing a 3-gate opener to defend possible 4 gates and move into Colossi. That's actually a really, really good, solid, standard game plan and everything. I like that a lot. You're struggling with a 4-gate, though, so what do you do if you scout a 4-gate coming? How do you know if a 4-gate is coming?
I wouldn't say I know it's coming. I wouldn't, I mean, I definitely, when, I go scout, I'm looking, do they have gas? Where are they putting those chrono boosts, once they've got the cyber out? Then I have to leave after they get the cyber out, knowing that the stalker is coming.
Okay.
I mean, really what gets me, and I struggle with, is they'll do the warp-ins, they'll bring down, and they'll also bring a probe, and they'll build that stupid pylon right next to your ramp. And so then all they got to do is just gain just a hair vision on that ramp, and then they warp in zealots at the top. And then if that happens, I lose. If the Colossus isn't out yet. If the Colossus is out, it's not a huge deal.
Your Colossus is not going to be coming before the 6-minute mark, though, so that's an irrelevant point.
Yeah.
So there's a big timing gap in that. I'll tell you that much right now. But still, there's a few things that I kind of wish you had started talking about. For one, being probe count of your opponent and looking for his pylons, because there's 3 big things that are indicators of 4 gates when they come in. One is you will not see a 3rd pylon on the main base, because 4 gates usually call for you to cut probes at 20. So you can even look for that to see if a guy's not building probes, because this is all geared towards using that first scouting probe as effectively as possible. And also you mentioned losing the cheese before is like how bad, yada yada. That probe shouldn't be going straight to your opponent's base. It should be first checking common proxy locations, and then go into the base, and then you start trying to check off things. Your first thing you want to check off is a cannon rush and proxy gates. That's satisfied, moving around with your probe, around the map, you move in, you pop out, cool, no proxy gates. You look around, see the probe's not hiding from your opponent, like outside your base, alright, no immediate hardcore cannon rush. You go into the base, see if there's a gas, pylon, and a big building, whether it's a gateway or a forge, you have to click on to find out, not a forge, cool, no cannon rush.
Yeah.
Then you move around, you see, does he have the gas? If he does, perfectly confirmed, no cannon rush or weird proxy gate shenanigans. So then you need to look for, okay, is there a 3rd pylon? If there's a 3rd pylon, you can actually check off 4 gate. If there's a 2nd gas, you can almost check off the 4 gate. At the very least, a very quick, immediate 4 gate. But you also need to compare your gateway timing to his gateway timing to see if he's getting a 10 gate out, in which case it's very possible he's 4 gating. Plus you need to look at their chrono boost energy to realize, okay, if he's got, if he has a full thing of chrono, you can expect a 4 gate pretty much just from that alone. Okay?
Okay.
So all that stuff should help you see a 4 gate coming faster than before. With that knowledge, you should be able to then react to the 4 gate, whether that means for you throwing down a 4th gateway, or just doing a different build order at the start, which gets you a fast 3 gate robo would also work for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, on that same line, when you talk about scouting, you get to their base, you find out, are they actually building there? I have run into a problem where they, I get down there, and they don't have much. And it's like, ah, crap. they're building by me somewhere. So you know, you go find it, and you found that they've dropped a pylon proxy to you with 2 gateways. What is the best way to stop that? I mean, so I've seen that. I've already placed my pylon gateway. Most of the time, I'm about to place the cyber. I mean, I've seen a lot of people, you don't place the cyber, you place another gateway, and then you stop chrono boosting workers, and you're going to have to chrono boost zealots to hold. I mean, is that the best way to go about it? I mean, is there a better way?
If you're uncertain about holding with your zealot micro, your best bet is actually to throw down a forge and get 1 cannon in your mineral line. Proxy zealots can't do anything against the cannon.
So actually put it in the mineral line, not put it at the ramp?
Yeah, mineral line.
Okay.
You don't want to wall off. In PvP, first off, your building should actually be close to your nexus at first. Whenever... It's funny because it's such a common line of thinking that I've literally had PvPs on... Weirdly enough, it's actually Shakur's Plateau. This is most common, I'm about to tell you on. Is, for ease purposes, we'll say we're spawning at the top horizontally. And I usually always put down my pylon next to my nexus, and then the gateway to form a wall between the assimilator and the pylon, and then my next pylon on the other side, and then throw down the cybernetics core there, and have my gas on the side with the cybernetics core, so you can't gas steal and watch me chrono. And I've literally seen that setup where you have that complete U locked into the bottom of your mineral line and everything, completely mirrored at the opponent's side. If you have that setup, cannon in the middle, and forge like where your cyber would be, or something along those lines where it's still protected by the range of the cannon, and you're golden. You just want to have the cannon slightly to the side so that your assimilator is also covered, because you don't want these zealots being able to pick off the assimilator because their cannon's out of range.
Can you show me what you mean? I don't completely understand.
Yes, I can easily show you what I mean. Let's actually get into a game, and I'll actually do Shakur's Plateau, because that seems like the most logical choice after that example.
Okay.
Alright. So I'll invite you in, and if you want, you can... Do you want to watch me just do the building placement, all that, or do you want to...
Yeah, I want to watch you do the building placement.
So,
that's what I'm interested in.
Alright, so I'll just go ahead and do an AI instead of having you 2-gate rush me then. Alright, so you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll do this, and you'll see it all. Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm not on the KR server right now, so I gotta take that away. I just need to load. First game of the day is always slow to load. Ooh, whoa, I'm still on, Yikes, that was bad. I misclicked. It was annoying. Let's go with this, always. Do you have it so you can always see your health bars and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Is Flyer Helper always as well?
The what?
Flyer Helper's on always?
I think that one's on, yeah.
Okay, good. How about display command hotkey text?
Yes, I just turned that on recently. That is awesome.
Perfect. Then I don't have to worry about doing any of that other stuff for you either.
Show flyer helpers always. Yeah, I have it on.
Good. Why did that probe go over there? That was weird.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough.
Oh, why'd you stay on the right thing? Okay. By the way, I would always suggest you go for 13 gate. I don't know if you do that already, but that's definitely something you should be in habit for.
Instead of the 12?
Yes.
Why is that?
It's just more economical, and since you're not 4-gating or going for some kind of tech important build where your cybernetic core timing really needs to be ASAP, it's better to go and have that extra half second on the probes. Yeah, just have your economy just be stronger than what it could have been. Alright. Oh, I messed that up. Whatever.
You're full spilled on the other side?
No, it wasn't that. It was that I should have been like, oh, hey, look, there's a proxy, because I should have, instead of talking, actually scouted on my camera right now. to the top, just look at the mid to left to see if there's that proxy gate, and then I would see that that's there, and now I've got my mineral line need to be defend. I would chrono this guy out, but I don't have pylon. I would do that, take guys off gas, and yeah.
Okay, so you're basically just trying to protect your little area.
So see how this is going. And the thing is, this gateway is probably not going to be able to defend it by a cannon, so I might actually need to throw down 2 to be like seriously hardcore defended. So we have this guy here will defend my cannon and all that. Zealots will help defend that gateway. But the pylon is defended by all the ones at the cannon. Or almost is. So I may actually need to do something like that to be super safe. But now I can pretty much ignore everything else and not pay attention to my guy, throw these guys back into gas, and throw down Cybernetics Core once again, defense the spot. And now I've got these guys coming in. Yeah.
Okay.
I can pull up a replay of this happening. I vaguely remember that this happened to me on Cloud Kingdom in a ladder match.
Yeah, because it's usually smaller maps that it happens on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So a big thing is actually just knowing where this stuff's going to happen. And a good response, actually, after you do this, is get +1 and do a 4 gate with +1 or doing something like that. Sometimes that could be good. But now you see I've got 2 zealots and 2 cannons. My Cybernetics Core is definitely going to be faster than his, assuming he's trying to actually...
Yeah, because he would have went 2 gay, yeah.
Yeah, and now I can go ahead and do this, and I'll have, if I was paying attention, I would be supply blocked. Then.
You would, yeah, you're talking.
Exactly. So, what should be happening right now is me getting out at the very least another couple gateways very, very quickly, throwing down possibly a second gas, and doing something like having 2 guys in each gas so I can have a little bit more income and go for a straight stalkers. I'll have the +1 on the way. The warp gate will be there. But you can see that now that that pile at the bottom's done, I can go ahead and continue being defended and actually make myself more defended by throwing down gates in good defensible spots like this. And
can't be killed.
Exactly, and then you see the +1s going down now. 1 guy in the left geyser, other guy moves from the right one to the left one, so now I have 2 and 2. Which gives me a good ratio of gas to minerals for getting out stalkers and all that. But now you can sort of see how it sort of plays out. My scouting probe would still be alive because there's no zealot to kill it off. Proxy pylon inside is natural, maybe even inside its main if he doesn't realize it, or at the very least into the mid-right in this like higher outcropping area. And then I've got an avenue to attack, and he may be trying to expand or tech up, and this may be able to punish either of those. But no matter what, the way you look at it, even if the +1's not done, you're going to have such a quick upgrade lead. You start getting up Colossi, Zealot, Archon, something along those lines, and the DPS you're going to have at your fingertips is going to be helped so much.
Okay.
So much. And just don't talk and get supply blocked all the time because you're thinking about all this stuff as well. That's not helpful to your efficiency in this very real-time strategy game.
I have noticed you get supply blocked, you're instantly behind.
Yes, that's very, very true.
But you are playing, a very easy computer. You're not gonna lose.
Yeah, and I'm mostly just theory crafting with you right now too. It's not exactly like, oh, I must execute this perfectly because I have a crazy high greed GM opponent that's gonna destroy me if I don't. You can see, even with me talking and messing everything up, look at the timing of my +1 and my warp gates. It's pretty synchronous. So now you can imagine that I actually have a pylon in the front and I'm actually attacking his front. And he may have some kind of weird ability to have immortals out or something. But I've now got enough probes I can just resaturate and be perfectly fine. And I'll be able to completely stream in stalkers at this point. And if you see he's doing something weird, and like throwing cannons up to defend, you can just expand, get down a robo, and you still have 4 gates of production to defend yourself.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you had a lot of units still, I mean, for...
Yeah. But you're almost guaranteed a tech and eco advantage if you do this correctly. And I can move in and just kill them, but you get the point. We're not going to waste.
You get the point. You're trying to defend. I mean, that makes sense. And I see what you mean by the cannons. That makes it so they couldn't kill them easily.
Yeah. They literally make the zealots worthless, absolutely worthless. Because even if the zealots actually commit to attacking you with their cannons there, all you need to do is select like say 10 probes, right click on the cannon, and then hold position. Don't attack with your probes.
You wanna surround them. I understand that trick.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd remember it quick enough as someone who's attacking me, but
yeah, but that's pretty much it. And this goes into the whole scouting early game PvP because a lot of people are frustrated with PvP and will just cannon rush you or do something weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a replay though if somebody did this to you.
Yeah, I have
If
to.
you have one.
I have to dig back to find it now, but it's here. Let's see.
Hey, this happens more than I would like it to. That's for sure.
Let me just look for Cloud King. Actually, no, I think I have a faster way to pull it up. Yeah. When you have so many replays, because first off, a sad proportion of these are actually me playing. Most of them are just me casting, and that's what I spend most of my time doing on this thing. But if you ever need to find a game, if you remember the map and the approximate date, just go into your replay folder and go to alphabetical order, find the map, and look for the approximate date, and that'll give you an actual idea of what's going on. But where... to think exactly where. I think it was shortly after the break, so it might be. Yeah, I think I have a rough idea of actually where it was. I'm actually in the good ballpark here. Now that's a Zerg guy. Zerg. No, that's not it. It's gotta be. Yeah, it's farther up. Cloud Kingdom again. No, he's a Zerg. Yeah. The only reason why I'm actually committing this time to finding is I know we're gonna go late, and so I don't feel too bad about taking away some of this time.
Fine.
But
Like I said,
yeah.
I'd love to see a replay of this because, like I said, it happens. I mean, I think I've successfully held it like once, maybe twice. But again, I'm not building the way you were at all. I built more toward the ramp.
Yeah, I mean that's. I would really suggest you change your build order to have that closer in, because not only is it going to be better for defending things like that, it will give you an opportunity. Ooh, this might be it. It'll give you an opportunity to what's it called? To get more minerals. There we go. Just have a build stronger economy, because you actually don't send out your probes doing all that stuff, and it may even help your timing, so you'll actually get stuff faster. But I don't think this is it. I think I spawned in the bottom left for the game that I'm thinking of, but just in case, I'll just double check on this. Yeah, this isn't it. Alright. But it's ballpark the right time, because this was a ladder game, and it happened after a PvP on the ladder on that map around that time, and I can remember this because I play so little. Our ladder's so little. It's upsetting actually. Okay, yes, now I'm back in the ballpark. Kingdom. Yeah, this was it, and Cloud Kingdom. No, that's not it. That's not it either. Where are you? No, it's not it either. Ah! Now I'm getting frustrated. Cause it was January. Oh my god, I remember this game so fully. I remember being proud of it. And everything. January. I'm into January. When was my first game on Cloud Kingdom? February? No. This is so frustrating. I have the I know it. I know it. I know it. Alright, so February 10th was the first game I ever had on Cloud Kingdom. February 10th. Cloud Kingdom LE. I've already looked at that. Maybe I should pull up SC2 gears and do it there.
Yeah, I like that program for searching.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I rarely ever use it, so let's see how it goes. I wouldn't push it, but I did everything that I was just telling you, and it was in a real game, which makes it so much more relevant than me showing you the theory behind it.
It sure does. That's why I want to see it.
Updates available.
Updates are available. No, close. Don't update. Multi-replay analysis, replay search. Dude, I'm so bad with using SC2 gears. Load replay source. Drivers? No. Where are you? Documents. Alright, well, do you have any relevant things while I find this replay that I can talk to you about, or questions you have, or something? Or you just want me to just talk to you about PvP and safeness against 4 gates and all that stuff? Or what?
Yeah, I'm a sponge at the moment, so whatever you want to throw at me.
Okay. Well, the first thing that I would say is that I would really, really actually like it if you actually did a build order along the lines of a 3-gate robo opener, because of the fact that you would just be safe against just about anything that we've been talking about.
Okay.
As it would give you the avenues to pretty much just be safe, because you're talking about going for Colossi and everything. You're starting with a 3-gate opener, defense 4 gates and all that, when if you had a 3-gate and robo opener, you'd be able to get out immortals and everything in time. All you would need would be sentries, and with the sentries you would be able to force field and delay the time to get your robo out to delay the 4-gate by just literally forcing, just killing off everything. And with that kind of death to your opponent's 4-gate, you can literally just counterattack with 2 or 3 immortals sometimes and just win if they try to overcommit to the 4-gate. Plus, you would then have your avenue to go in Colossus. You wouldn't even need to counterattack. All you need to do is just throw down an Expo and a Robo Bay, and you have your tech up. You'll be able to defend against DT rushes. And if he goes DT rush, you have your second observer out, your first one scouting him, and all that is still in time to defend. It's still safe against 4 gates. And if you scout him, that he's gone for a fast expansion, you can either just try and kill him by throwing down another gateway and do a 4-gate reinforcement with 2 immortals or so, and try and kill him that way, or it'll allow you to just expand yourself and have a slightly behind accounting, but much better, a much better, what's it called, tech advantage, because you have the Colossi and everything, and that gives you the safeness that I would really, really like for you to have.
Okay.
But let's see. Looks like... Alright, I want to try and... Alright, so now I have PvP loaded into my SC2 gears, and now I need to find a way to actually make it so that... Oh, search filters, there we go.
Yeah, you can search by a map too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just have Protoss and where's Cloud Kingdom map? Map name. Cloud Kingdom LE. Was I on a Smurf? No, I wasn't smurfing for it. Whatever. We'll find out. Perform search. Found 49. Okay, so that's a lot less. Cloud Kingdom. Okay, PvP. There is a shocking few of them. Alright.
It's funny because I play a lot of them.
Yeah, I think this might be a 319. I think this is it. Let's hope. Let's hope. I don't want to waste your time. Let's hope.
Got my fingers crossed.
And I think this is it. We're going out. He needs to send out a probe like now, though. No, that's inside his base. Did he 2-gate inside his base? This is the right spawning locations and everything for this. No, there's 1 gate, now gas. Oh! Kidding me. It's the right spawning locations and everything. Oh, I should probably take away that it's cast. There we go. Alright, well. Attempt number, what, 4 now?
I think you're only on 3.
3? Okay, well that's better than I thought I was doing. Alright, Cloud Kingdom. Other one was... what, the 19th? Must be... 319, yeah, PvP. Where's the... That might be it. On 311, that sounds good too. This means I'm in the ballpark with all my guessing about the timeline that this could be. For the record. Okay, that's Zerg. PvP, Tal'Darim. Cloud Kingdom, that's not it. Cloud, Protoss, Zerg. Where is it? Cronus Boy. No, it's not right one. SG Red 5, 227. God, I have so many replays. Oh my god.
They're hard to keep track of too.
Alright, I think this might be it. I feel like such a tool. Can't find any information. And I found it! This is it! This has gotta be it. Oh my god, this has to be it.
You're feeling it.
Oh yeah, we got the proxy pylon, 1 gate, 2 gate.
Make it bigger.
2 gate? Yeah, I did, don't worry.
Okay.
I just first made sure it was the right replay, so. Yeah. So this is it. Yeah, I scouted it, my forge is down, I've got it inside. I'm not covering my assimilator, but I probably will have to in a second. He's running around, yeah. You see him moving in, there's the second cannon. Yes, see, this is exactly what I was doing before. He actually managed to unpower the cannon while I was building, but it still builds while they're unpowered, so I have to move in. Another pylon, safe, everything is within cannon range. I've got my forge out, there's the Zelds coming in. There's second and third gates. +1 started. And now I get to move out. He actually misses the kill on my pro, which is really, really helpful for me. But you can see how he still got his 2 gates. Let me see that, alright. His warp gate is literally 120, 70, like 50 seconds or so behind mine. And his probe count is 19 to my 27. He's going to be up to 4 gates, so he's trying to 4 gate now after his failed proxy 2 gate. I'm now 4 gating, and even though I have actually, wow, my gates are still faster too. My 1 gateway that's slightly less is pretty much the equal time to his one that's slightly less. So everything is looking to be perfectly in my favor in terms of every single category of the game. My gateway are now warp gates. My +1 is about to be done. I was able to get my probe into his base and throw down a bunch of pylons, like exactly what I was telling you. And so now I can go ahead and Korean 4 gate and bring in all my reinforcements of the units that I had inside my main base. I'm defended from zealots trying to move in and harass the mineral line because I have my cannons that are there. Now I just micro to snipe off all the stalkers. My +1 attack is completely in right now, and I can go ahead and morph in zealots, and he can't even do much of anything. I've killed off even more probes of his as well. He's killed literally none of mine, and he's trying to warp in everything. We're microwing all around, and as you can see, I'm winning.
You're winning by a lot.
Yeah. So.
And even if he holds, he's really, really far behind now at this point.
I used a few zealots and actually target fired his probes, and basically, and I did like the stuff with my stalkers to make sure that they're being useful and everything. I mean, my money is slightly high, but I don't really care. As long as my guys are cost effective, I've got the game in the bag, and there we go. Do you want the replay? Because I can easily give it to you, because I found it.
Yeah, I'd like the replay.
Okay. Alright. So now that was, what's the dude's name? 'Cause I gotta remember where that was, because that was on the March 19th, I think, we said?
I didn't listen to that part.
Well, oh, I have to find it again now? Well, that's obnoxious. Okay. Fine, we're going to scroll through everything again. Alright, we're on 19 now. Cloud Kingdom. Cloud Kingdom. Yeah, this is it. It was, CN Shaba style, I think. I hope that's right. If not, I'll just give you a bunch of Cloud Kingdom replays.
Guaranteed to get it.
Yeah, I think that is it. So that's Shaba style.
Okay, I want to send you one of my replays.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to show you what I'm doing. I mean, you know what we're talking about. I'm going to definitely try something different. But I mean, this pretty well correlates what happens when I lose.
Okay. Yeah, send it away.
But I did.
You did? Ah, right, busy. I always forget them I'm busy. This
Yeah,
is...
it catches me off guard. I slip in. I most of the time just close Skype. I hate it. So
I am on it so much with everything that I do. It's kind of insane.
sadly, a lot of people use it. That's why I have it installed.
Replay saved.
So, but I hate it.
Yes. Alright. I actually ended up opening a random replay accidentally, so let's go ahead and actually watch yours now. And there it is. This is breath. Okay.
I do like that opening, though, wise of protecting. I mean, it's better than anything I've seen when I've seen people deal with it.
Okay. I mean, honestly, it may not be the best one. The best one is probably to go for the second gate and everything. But if you don't see it in time to react perfectly, it's
You're behind.
Yeah, it's the safest way to do it with the forge, because then the zealots can't actually touch you. You don't have to go into micro wars and then end up losing because of you.
That's not me.
Looking around. Yeah, I know. I was just speaking through to see what you're doing. Second gas. Oh, you try to put a pile on your base. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people do it. That's a little faster than they usually do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's.
Oh, you are doing a 3-gate robo instead of just a 3-gate.
Yeah, I didn't make myself clear. Yeah, I do go to the 3-gate robo, you know, with the point of getting to the Colossus. You know, I'm supposed to drop the Robotics Bay right after, but it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Because he starts pressuring and I, you know, fold a little bit to the pressure.
You shouldn't. With 3 sentries, you should be so fine. You do a good. You actually, your force fields are pretty good, to be honest. Ooh, you almost lost that zealot though.
They get worse.
Yeah, that was actually really
Worse.
well done. Well, there's still you only had one that was really off, the one that allowed your zealot through.
They're just kind of slowly pressing up.
Yeah, okay.
And then I didn't warp in another sentry.
Okay.
Which, you know, I realize right as he comes up the ramp, it's like, oh, nuts.
Yeah, but the thing is though, your build order, honestly, you don't technically have to change it. What you see here would actually work if you were really, really perfect. And the only thing that I can kind of say I would say has to change is the speed of that immortal.
I gotta get it sooner.
Yeah, you can see that your immortal itself can be started at 625 or so, 628ish, that kind of time. And let's see, we'll say 630 for easy math's sake, but you have the money for it and everything for a very, very long time. You could have had your immortal finished by like the second or third attack that he goes up the ramp for, and that would have been GG for you. Your money was quite high. You had the available money for the immortal for an incredibly long time. All you need to do is throw down one pylon, Because unless I think you're at 38 out of 41, you need the 4 supply for that immortal or something along those lines. If you had 37, you still could have built that immortal.
Okay.
So all you gotta do is build that immortal.
Okay.
Yeah, and once you get that immortal and everything, instead of force fielding his entire army out,
You want to let a couple in.
yeah, keep like 2 or 3 units in, and then just kill him. And if he tries to push up again, you do the exact same thing. And if he does that twice, you get to crush it twice, counterattack and win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I guess kind of the takeaway from that is I'm not normally trying to go straight to that immortal, you know, but if I'm being pressured, I should.
You should always go straight for the immortal first. I mean,
Period?
I personally, with me, yes.
Okay.
Unless you scout something where you're like, oh, sweet, time to get the observer first. I had no worries at all. But there are still some tricky things that people do to trick you from thinking that's not a 4 gate when it actually is. It could be just like a little bit of a delayed 4 gate. So as just my safeness, I always get the immortal first. Because at the very least, it's a great addition to DPS, and stalkers can be in a lot of trouble there.
Okay.
Okay, so what I actually want to do is 4 gate you. I want to 4 gate you, and I want you to defend it, because your build order should defend it.
Are you saying I should build toward the inside of my base, though, or should I build at the ramp?
Build inside your base, because you don't want to disrupt your own concave. That's the biggest downfall about walling in the front like that, is it can definitely help your attacker, because not only does it disrupt your concave with your stalkers and everything trying to kill him, it also gives him free targets if he has a vision of the high ground and has a superior force than you. He can honestly just kill off your cybernetics core.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like, oh dear God, I'm down to
I can't
Zealot
build
Immortal.
stalkers anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're literally down to Zealots and Immortals, which is actually an incredibly good combination of units. But at that point in the game, you want stalkers and everything.
You need the range. If
Yeah.
I'm gonna be force fielding, I mean,
Yeah, but there's actually a build out there. It's like the Bishu 4 gate defense build where it's all Zealots and Immortals, quite literally, and it defends the 4 gate on Tal'Darim altar. The combination
Okay.
is very, very, very strong. You just have to use it and not get punished because of it and all that. So, you ready to play this out?
Yeah.
All right. I'm 4 gating you. Send your scout out after the gateway, so you get the little bit more resources. And
You want me to do the 13 gateway instead of the 12?
Yes. I'm just gonna do the standard. Oh, my pro didn't start. I'm gonna do this standard 4 gate with the 2 pylons, the cutting probes at 20. Going for my proxy pylon later on, and just literally going through the 4 gate, you'll see 99% of the time, as opposed to the fancier ones that have 3 stalker rushes and such at the start.
Okay.
So I will literally be doing nothing tricky. I'm not going to go for a Korean 4 gate. You just have to do your build order and respond accordingly. And look for the signs of me going for the 4 gate based on pylons, chrono, all of that. Okay? Because this is what will be pretty much mimicked if your opponents are 4 gating. The traditional 4 gate.
You have not enough minerals. 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 You have not enough minerals.
And try to hit more buttons at the start of the game, because honestly, spamming is very beneficial.
As you hear me being very quiet.
Well, I don't know if you have a mechanical keyboard or anything, but I just want you to get in the habit of moving your fingers around a lot.
I have a super cheap keyboard.
Oh, that's fine. You don't need a mechanical keyboard or anything to be good at StarCraft. It's just something that people like.
You have not enough minerals. 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 Additional pilot. You have not enough minerals.
So where's your scout?
I went the wrong way.
Okay.
It's there, just a little slow.
Alright. Did you scout cross map first?
Yeah, I went cross map and I kind of, forgot about him for a second.
Okay. Probably shouldn't go cross map. Go horizontal first because it's just faster travel time.
We are the blade. Done. You have not enough minerals. I'm here in the shadows. We stand. You have not enough minerals. Command me. Cold state. Justice be done. Research complete.
Do not go down the ramp. Do not go down the ramp. I get sniper sentry.
We stand.
Alright, well, if I was really playing against you hardcore right now, I'd actually sniper sentry my stalkers on the bottom. So be wary of that little vulnerability. And now I can actually, yeah.
I'm so dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over because I screwed up.
Alright, well, let's do this again then.
Okay.
Alright, so here, I'll give you credit for the win anyway. I'm a nice person.
I appreciate it. Though,
Play
no
safe.
problem.
wasn't necessarily expecting to win.
Yeah, but the thing is, you had the infrastructure there to defend that off really, really, really well. Now you just got to go ahead and use that infrastructure to defend it off really, really, really well.
Okay. So you're just saying I should be careful with the
It's all army management. Build orders there. You ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you had the sentry out. You had your warp gate either done or like morphing as I was coming in, right?
Morphing right when you got there, basically, yeah. Gateway with my third was a little slow, so it didn't finish right on time.
Okay. So, but that's okay to not have your third gate done at that point in time. That's perfectly fine. Oh, caps lock's apparently on. But yeah, so because the whole point is the fact that if you had not get down the base and given me 2 opportunities to kill your sentry and all that, that game was yours for the early game at minimum.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I see your army come in, I should just let it hang out down there?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the last thing you want to do is overextend and lose because of it.
Okay.
Yes.
I can do that.
Good.
I get the I understand the overextending thing. I've definitely done it a couple times. It's usually fairly obvious once you do it.
Alright. But really police that army. Do you use screen hockeys?
Yeah. As long as I think I know what you're meaning, like control and shift, control 1 is what you're meaning, right?
No, I'm talking screen hockeys being like do you play Brood War?
I did a long time ago.
Remember the F2, F3, F4 thing you can do to capture a location on the map as opposed to units in a control group? Oh, well, you weren't playing Brood War competitively then, were you?
Nope.
Okay. Well, what you could do in Brood War was press Shift F2 or Shift F3 or Shift F4, and it sets a location on the on the map as hotkey. So you can do that in StarCraft 2 as well, if you want, and I do strongly recommend that. And you can either utilize your
That was stupid.
build order. What do wrong? Something for?
I built the second gas before the cyber.
Well,
Didn't screw it up too much, but
it's time to
I
recover now.
had to take a little bit of a pause and probes.
It's okay. Just recover. But yeah, so what you can do is either just... What you really should do is actually... Your arm's hotkeyed, right? I didn't check your hotkeys before.
Yeah.
Okay. Just constantly double tap your army hotkey so that you just keep looking at the ramp. You chrono what you have to, but you should be almost just staring at your map, at your ramp. That's just literally your #1 priority.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, where's your scout?
We were talking.
Okay.
It's halfway across the map.
Okay, that's...
Oh, son of a...
Yeah, no cursing. Yeah.
I said son of a...
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Your probe gets to see what I did. It's so irritating.
That's okay. I was trying to actually block that.
I am here in the shadows. Your probes are under attack.
No Zealot or Stalker out?
The zealot's stuck.
Oh, you could... Really? Oh, that is not good. I hate... you gotta watch your... Oh, I see it. You gotta watch your rally. Oh, you gotta watch your rally. That hurts.
Yeah, that was the... That was the cursing.
Okay, that's perfectly understandable. Might want to put your probe back, by the way, that one's chasing my dude.
I am here in the shadows. Your orange is research completed. I am the voice of the eclipse. Base is under attack. You have not enough minerals. I am here in the shadows.
Alright, I'm gonna just go hold position. You can kill him. That's fine. But yeah, be careful of that because now I have all these guys out and I can now sort of attack.
I'm supposed to go down there.
Intriguing.
You should also be attacking my guys with your stalkers. You shouldn't let them just come down here and be fine. Because now I can push in. And
Oh, son of a... Yeah, and see, that's... I didn't put it high enough.
And that is unfortunately now game because you have pure sentry in there.
Yep.
Yep, and that's death.
I do have Immortal this time at least.
Good! You built it, and you know what that means? You land those force fields and you just beat me.
So...
Alright, but that is a little bit of GG.
Just a little bit.
Oh, here, I'll go and save your Zealot.
You're gonna let him come out and actually do something productive?
No, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh.
Alright, so there's...
Right when you popped out, I'm like, oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah. The good thing though is you can plan so that doesn't happen. If you just place your... You can leave the game whenever you want, by the way. What you have to do is just place your rally. If you place your rally in a certain direction,
Replay saved.
it will pop out in that spot.
What caused it was I set the rally to your probe.
Yes. You
And so when
need...
your probe walked back over there.
You've got to shift Q the rally point.
Can I shift Q, follow your probe?
Yeah, you have to do is just set your first rally to right outside it so it doesn't get locked in, and then you shift right click on the probe and it will shift rally. So it'll move to the first spot then to the probe.
Okay, I didn't know you could do that.
Now
I
you
mean, I know you could shift, but I didn't
Yeah. You
really think of that. Makes
shift,
sense.
Yeah, yeah, you can shift Q anything in StarCraft 2. Absolutely
that-
anything.
That definitely makes sense.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Ah, you beat me to it.
Not by much.
No, usually people don't. When people do on ladder, I'm just like, oh my god, you beat me to it.
A lot of people I play don't even say anything. If I say something, sometimes they respond.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what people do with the internet. They take advantage of the anonymity of it, which I personally hate. I can rant on that forever.
I like to talk, so.
Yeah.
You have not enough minerals. 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 You have not enough. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Did you wall or did I misclick?
No, well.
Oh, okay, I misclicked then. Yeah. And by the way, the good thing about this placement that I have here is you literally cannot wall in your zealot. You need to watch your rally point because with that building placement you can, as you saw last game.
Yeah, I was trying not to place anything on the other side of that.
Watch your probe. Good, that was close.
Your probes are under attack. You have not enough minerals.
Oh, I thought I right-clicked it back to my base. Oh.
I'm here in the shadows.
Oh.
You're right over there?
Yep, just, you know, venting quietly.
Okay.
The shadows.
By the way, you should always get in the habit of also, once you see, you need to keep track of the scouting probe and also make sure to be very diligent about looking around your natural and your main for proxy pylons.
Okay.
Because those are bad.
They are bad. Very detrimental.
Yes, your happiness will be a little worse for wear if those get up.
He didn't get away.
Research complete. Base, you have not enough minerals. I am here in the shadows.
Nice force field, good force field.
You require my
Good, you're attacking, good. Be sure to hold position at the top or something.
base is under attack.
Oh,
Watch this out. Oh, watch out, don't let me get up. Ah, that was good.
You require more Vespene gas.
Ooh, watch your units.
I kick. Crap! I made a mistake.
Yes, you did.
Screwed up my hockey accident.
You just locked me in your base.
Yeah, you know, you weren't going away anyways. But I started the Immortal. I
Good.
got that going. It's just about to be done. It's completely dead, but.
The problem is you also had a Artosis pylon.
Ooh, I did. That is problematic. Yeah. Yeah, I killed a couple. I don't have any probes left, but
Yes. But you're getting better. That was already a lot better than the one where you just had me getting 2 free opportunities to get your ramp and everything. So right now all you're missing is a Christmas and everything. Of
yeah, a couple mistakes that cost it.
Yeah, but I mean the thing is, this is really how you practice this kind of stuff. Cause we're just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And the best part is you're having fun with it and not getting like horribly frustrated. Go like, no.
No, I'm fine with it. So.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm completely exhausted, but yeah, I'm ready.
Good.
Yeah, I hear you on the not sleeping thing. It's been a problem for me for a while.
Nice, nice.
Uh-oh.
And by nice, I mean that's terrible and horrible.
Oh,
I know
God,
exactly how bad it feels because it's.
Yeah, it was awful at work today. Just doing everything I could to stay awake.
What do you do?
I am a software developer.
Okay, because I noticed your email was United Web Designs or whatever, but I couldn't find that website because I actually decided to look it up. To see what you're
.org.
doing. Yeah.
I don't own .com. I'm not willing to pay it $650, $100,000 to buy it.
It
So
shouldn't be that much for a web.
it's because somebody's trying to sell it as a premium domain.
Oh, okay.
So I have .org.
Yeah. Luckily, my domain name is just like nothing because no one wants zanderfever.tv.
Yeah, it took me forever to come up with a domain name, but I mean I've got dozens of them.
Yeah.
It's just an email address I use. So.
Okay. Okay. Alright, once you get this down, then we'll work on your mid game and everything, by the way. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring all the Colossus stuff and all that.
No, you're fine.
Okay, I just want you to survive the early game. I figure that's important.
Can't make it into the late game if you can't survive.
Yeah.
Never right on the scouting.
That's okay. You don't have to be right. You just have to be diligent.
Yeah,
Because I was wrong too.
it's just funny. It always works that way. It seems like.
I mean, it's like tattoos. Whenever you get a new tattoo, someone always manages to hit it.
Never had a tattoo, so I'll take your word for that.
Oh, it's true. It's true. I have one big on my back, and went to an Iron Maiden concert right afterwards, and the guy was just like, "You're awesome, dude," and just smacked it.
Oh,
I was like,
jeez.
"Oh, thank you." That's bad. Ooh, careful with the rope.
Probes are under attack.
Yeah.
You have not enough minerals.
Nice, your probe escaped.
He did make it out alive, which is always a bonus.
You have not enough minerals.
Alright, you gotta look around for proxy pylons and such now.
We stand here at my meditation. I am here in the shadows.
Not a bad spot to send that zealot scout.
Well, that's where they end up, it seems like. I don't want to talk about why I have 2 stalkers.
The worst.
Don't lose the sentry. And I didn't even build. That was bad all around.
Okay. Well, yep. Now you're yeah.
Replay saved.
There's me being super consistent.
But here's the thing, though. You're still making improvements. You look at the replay right now and look at the order of the pylon placements that I did. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You want me to open the replay, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And look at and just glance around at where I put everything, because I want you to see that this is a very, very common spot to do all the pylons and all that. Like the order of it is very, very standard. I'm not doing anything abnormal. Yeah.
Okay. And the way you're building does make it so you don't get blocked. Are you talking about the proxy pylon or your base?
Proxy pylons. I want you to see the order of the proxy pylons, because those are the places you need to look.
Look behind the bushes. I forgot to go look up, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. They do end up there.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, so now you can I just heard stuff die, so I'm assuming you got to the seeing all the proxy pylons.
Yep.
Okay.
Get to the dying part.
Okay. All right. Good. So let's do it again. Let's hammer this in.
Okay.
Because you need to. Okay. To realize when you need to come back to your base and everything with that initial scout, you have to think, okay, where is my stalker in terms of building time? Where is his stalker in terms of building time? And with knowledge of that, you can see when it's safe to be out and when you have to come back. So you can't leave a zealot out in the open when stalkers are coming in. When I'm going to have a zealot of my own as well. Because with the 4-gate, you're going to be aggressive. You're moving across the map. The whole point is to kill you. So you need to be on your side of the map to kill you. Okay. You ready?
That's true. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't hit the start button.
I needed some music. I usually play with music, not talking to somebody.
Oh, music out of curiosity.
DJ Tiesto.
Ah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, I know a little bit of his stuff. Not that much, though.
I love his podcast that he does every Monday.
I didn't know he did podcasts.
Yeah, so he does I get an hour of music every Monday.
Nice.
And most Mondays it's really good.
Most Mondays?
Well, there's a couple. I mean, he does it every Monday. You're gonna have a lull sooner or later.
And it's also Monday, so. If anybody can do something consistently good on a Monday, I give them props.
Yeah, Monday's a bad day.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough. You have not enough minerals. 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 You have not enough minerals.
Okay.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not.
Nice, your scout's on time.
It's on time.
You have not enough minerals.
Boop, boop, I got right for once. Okay.
Alright, yeah, no rush on this, but I do want you to start getting used to kind of doing the building placement that I'm doing just in case you have to throw down that forge and defend a gate.
Oh, okay, you put this over on the other side.
Yeah. And do it on the side with the gas, because the last thing you want to do is get your gas stolen and then him being able to watch if you're chrono boosting your side route continuously or whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I should put the gateway on the opposite side of my...
Yeah.
Okay.
That took me a little while to get used to doing and everything, but I realized that's what I needed to do after someone stole my gas, then saw my 4 gate and everything coming down.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm here in the shadows.
That's definitely a different way for building for me, so...
State thy bidding. Justice speak. We are one with the shadow. Na'adan, or cold is the void. We stand as one. My meditation is over. Command me. We are the blade. I am the void. I am here.
That does sound like Tiesto, from what I know of him. Like,
It's good. It's good stuff.
yeah, like that repeating... Yeah. Stuff I know of him, that's... Sparkles and In My Memory are my 2 favorite stuff that I've seen him do. Good, you targeted the probe. I like that a lot.
I can't
Good.
actually take credit for that.
You can? Oh. Good, good, good.
Shadows. Ula Sadar. I am here in the shadows. I am the voice. I am here in the shadows.
I chose to chrono boost the Immortal, and that was a mistake.
Ooh, you also chose the corner.
I walked right into a wall.
But that's okay. This is why you're playing me for these games.
I'm not used to having my buildings right there, so that's a lot for me. But yeah, didn't realize there was a hole until I walked right into it. So, I presume, I mean, at least from my point of view on that one, I chose to chrono boost the Immortal. I probably shouldn't still. I need to chrono boost the Gateway since that's what you're doing in a 4-gate. For me to be able to keep up.
No, you need the sentries.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, that's why I would have to chrono boost the Gateway so that I can make sure I can get that other sentry out again.
No, all half. What really should have been... The thing is, you still would have been fine, even with me getting up the ramp, if you had locked in like a Zealot and a Stalker or something, and kept your sentries farther back so I can't snipe them. Because then you would be able to just range them with your Stalkers, and you'll lose some shields, but that's it. And I'll slowly losing 2 units at a time. So now you're gonna start getting really fancy with your force field timing to do that.
What do you mean by that?
As
Fancy.
in as in don't just completely lock me out. As in let 2 units through and range them with your stalkers. Are you in the
Okay. Okay. So you want me to
Yes.
let a couple in? Is what you're saying? I'm sorry. I was multitasking. I thought
I want you to, with your very first 4-gate, let in 2 units. And with your
force field.
yeah, your force field. Yeah, I said 4-gate, I think, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what you meant.
Sorry. With your first force field, lock out 2 units. You can kill them with your ranged units, and do the same thing with your next one. All right. Because then you've taken down 4 units. That's a full warp gate cycle for what I have. That's a ton of units lost. All right.
No. So, because I mean, I dropped the first force field because of the zealot. Should I not? You had the zealot and the stalker. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
No, because you still have the forces to kill that. Because you should have a zealot, stalker, yourself, or maybe a sentry as well. If it's a sentry as well, definitely do the battle.
Okay.
You just have to keep your sentry alive. You can't let me sniper a sentry. If I can sniper a sentry, that's probably game.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. And by the way, the clan we're supposed to cast got canceled, so you're getting you are getting like your crazy amounts of extra time that I like to do.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Just make sure that my pylons and stuff aren't up. You should be able to do it before they're up, and keep an eye on the fact that if I have warp and cycles available, I can get that high ground vision and whatnot. You do have to be careful. Like I'm really asking, like that's the biggest tricky part about the timings of those force fields is making sure that I can't warp in still.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna be continuously bringing in units.
Uh-huh.
And you can kind of see that, especially after when I move in with that zealot and 6 stalkers. That means I don't have a warp-in available.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't paid attention to that. I'll try to keep an eye for that.
It's really, really tricky. Like that. To be honest, I was completely debating whether or not I should even just bring that to your attention. But I figure it's still relevant enough that I probably should.
Bring it to my attention. I mean, that's fine. Whether or not I can do it, that's another question.
I have faith in you. Okay. You are my pupil. You will learn. You are my Padawan learner.
I'm getting there.
So you got a lot to think about with this early game for PvP. You've got your building placements to make sure that you can't die to a 2-gate, even if you get your forge and everything down, because they're gonna be able to sniper cyber core or something stupid like that. You need to scout to make sure you're not getting cannon rush, doing all this other stuff, and at the same exact time, you need to be able to defend this 4-gate and have ample units to do that with the proper force fields and make sure that your immortal comes into time. It's a lot of these just hair-thin timings that you're trying to hit and everything that's almost completely new to you. So
That makes me feel good that I'm having a hard time doing it.
yeah, I mean, yeah, because we're focusing on just one aspect right now, and I'm trying to mix in all these other ones like on the side. Like all the talking I was doing at the beginning, the Skype call and all that, it was all geared towards early game PvP, because that can sometimes be even more tricky than early game ZVZ. Sometimes. And early game ZVZ is tricky. Like seriously tricky. Hardcore tricky. Like oh my god tricky. Uh oh, should probably also switch my screen.
Somebody can actually see it.
Yeah. Okay.
My life for hire. Your probes are under attack.
Alright. And that's something interesting about this game that I'm going to tell you afterwards.
Okay.
You have not enough minerals. I am here in the shadows. You require my skills for the reckoning. Very Vespine gas. I am here. We move unseen. Stay.
Nice, nice. Just watch your zealot. Try. You have to keep your zealots back too, because they can get. Ooh, that's the misplaced force. So I can actually warp it on that high ground right now. Yeah.
Yep, that was, yeah, it was too high. That was way better.
Ooh, watch out for that. It's that same exact hole. It's that same exact hole.
So that's gonna take me a while to get used to building them that way. Oh, so close.
Yeah, that's why I sniped it down. It's kind of the important thing to hit.
Yeah, it's the important thing to kill. Good game.
GG.
I can say it, it's easier.
But here, okay, yeah, but now here's the thing. You did get that,
Replay saved.
you got that first force field perfectly. Second one...
It was horrible.
Nah. Second one's
Well, I thought the first one was a little high, though. Shouldn't it be, like a half an inch lower? Can't you,
I'm not 100% sure what I'm about to say, but I think if it's at the bottom of the ramp, you can warp... No, you can't warp in on ramps, can you?
No.
So yeah, so you actually, if you have the completely lower, I can't warp in the ramp, I can't get the vision, so that will completely lock me out. So the lower there will be better for you. It prevents me from getting the concave, so lower is better. But you should really just have that first force field lock in a few of my units like that, and then your next few should be really, if they're solidly placed, you should be pretty good. Alright.
Which is a lot harder to do than it looks.
Yeah. Just channel my shirt. I'm wearing a force field shirt.
That you are?
Yeah. So you can go ahead and just channel my shirt, even though you're not wearing it.
Alright, let's see.
Okay.
I know, yeah, I put it too high.
Yeah.
The first one. You have nice vision. Bugger.
Thank you. Alright, so you ready for this next one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As soon as StarCraft unfreezes.
Yeah, it happens. Mine freezes all the time. It freezes for like 10 seconds and I'm back in. And I have an invite to a game. Like, oh, cool, I'm glad it didn't start.
That's what it doesn't like. If somebody sends you an invite when you're leaving something, it hates it.
Mm-hmm. You good?
Yep.
Okay. Let's do this then. Alright. And I remember to switch the screen on time. Okay. Are you able to split your probes and start your probe and everything and still type that out?
I don't necessarily split them, they all just end up and they kind of split themselves.
Oh, okay.
It's something I've been playing around with. It doesn't go well most of the time, so it's something. It's on the kind of the
even though you're not that great, I still want you to do that every single time. It's just one of those small things that will help train mouse precision in a really, really simple, easy, reliable, consistent manner.
Okay.
So even if you mess it up, still do it anyway.
Okay. I will.
You have not enough minerals.
Because there's also not much you can do in the early game anyway.
Wait patiently? That's
You should be spamming keys, doing all your fancy clicking stuff to get your APM up. And all that other fancy shenanigans. Oh, by the way, the thing about the last game that I wanted to tell you was that I I missed a chrono, so that warp gate was a little bit later than it should have been too. So you should be able to have that, you had a little bit more time to get down the... They finish everything. Which helped you a little bit, but not enough to really change any aspect of the game, really. But that was just like the interesting thing for you to know about the timing of what was happening. Yeah.
I had to put a chrono boost on something else besides the gateway deck. I got pylon blocked.
Happens.
So had to make up for it. So I'm pretty sure we were pretty close because of that. Didn't really make a difference for me.
Oh. That's what I think go. Oh, hey. Guess who forgot to scout this time?
You did?
Oh, yeah.
About to freak me out like I missed your base somewhere. I was like,
No.
ran up the ramp, but I didn't see it.
Oh, I've done that before.
I'm like, did I really not see it in the other one?
I've literally mixed the Nissan Nexus by a pixel, and so I've kind of been super super interested in making sure that I always have my probe in good sight range of where the Nexus might be. So I'd like to move them in so I can see the mineral patches at least too.
Justice be done. I am here in the shadows. We are the blade. I am the voice of the. I am. We stand as you require my skill. Research complete.
Good timing on that one. I would have liked you to get one or two of those stalkers in, but that's still really, really well done on that part.
Thank you.
You sound a little nervous over there.
No, you know, we're good. No problem. Well, that was stupid dippy too. But you could still.
Oh, that was.
Yep, they're just a little high still.
It's okay. Alright, let's just call it here though, because I don't want to waste all the time, so. You're so close. Oh my god, it's like literally that half second. That half second, you're so close.
Well, it comes down to literally one little mistake, and it's.
Yeah.
The gateways were a little off on the timing.
Yeah.
So.
And that's where this drilling comes in. It's this drilling, this experience, everything that's happening. Is really, really important.
Well, I can tell you nobody foregates me like what you're doing.
Well,
Nobody shows up that fast.
I mean, that's the really good thing though about this is that.
Yeah.
Are you watching the replay again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
All right. Let me know when you're out.
Yeah.
But this is what you do. This is what you do to hammer these things in. Do you realize how many games I've foregated in my life?
A lot.
A lot. A lot. I've been playing since the beta. I've played a lot of foregates that I've been able to do. So yeah.
The gas there. Okay.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Alright. But you can see how those timings are just like slightly there. I'm trying to think of every little small thing you do to improve those timings. When do you send your probe to build a building?
Before I have the money.
Good. Good answer.
Just barely.
Good answer. You ready? Start?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try to make it so he's standing where I want him to build it the second I can build it.
Perfect. You don't probe stack or anything, do you, either?
Well, I don't know what that is.
Alright, it's when you, it's what I've been doing. You right-click on the mineral patch to make sure you have the 3 closest ones mining at optimal efficiency. You don't do that, do you?
I was trying to split my probes, so say it one more time.
You don't make it so that you have your closest mineral patches mined with 2 probes before the farther mineral patches?
No.
Okay. That's something you can do to improve your early game a little bit, so I shouldn't try not doing that because I always do that by habit. I just gotten so used to that. So I'll do it without doing that this time around and see how it happens.
Which ones do you consider to be the closest? The middle ones?
Yeah, the 3 middle ones that are... for you, it's your 3rd, or your 2nd to the left, 4th to the left, 3rd to the right.
Okay, so the ones that are slightly forward.
Unless... yes, the ones that are slightly forward. I don't know if that was you. I kind of just did a bottom left one as just a guess on the thing, hoping I was right. But yeah, so that's that for you.
Okay.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
I'll try to scout again because I was thinking too hard.
You have not enough.
It's easy to miss a step.
It is, and you're seeing that quite well.
Well, I'm aware of that. I mean, I've noticed as I've got better that that's what's causing me to lose.
Yep. All the small things are what is the difference between those higher league players and the lower league players and everything. It's aggravating.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Yeah. Alright, I'm making mine a little bit more inefficient just to see what happens.
My life for iron. Command me. My meditation is over. I am here in the shadows.
Yeah, I think that'll work. Are you looking around for proxy pylons and everything?
No, I'm trying to simplify steps at the moment.
Okay, fair enough.
Justice be done.
It's not necessarily working.
It's okay.
That's, yeah. I mean, I get that there could be there. You are doing it. I'm not necessarily worried about that step at the moment, trying to make life simpler.
Okay.
It's at least better timing.
Good.
I am here in the shadows.
Good targeting there. I'll pull the Zealot back just for fairness' sake. Alright, so you now stop that first push.
Darkness.
Did you throw down force field down preemptively?
Maybe.
Don't do that. That'll actually make you lose games.
So I just did it again because I.
But that one, though, see that one though was actually good because my Zell's about to walk up. You have to conserve your. You have to be so greedy with your force field energy. It's crazy. There we go. That was perfectly timed. That was perfectly timed. Oh, but yeah, see, now your Immortal's out. Now your Immortal's out, and you successfully stopped it. You just successfully stopped the 4 game. Nice job, nice job. You now forced me to pull back. I now have to play catch-up. So now you can go ahead, expand, take the Colossi, do what you want. Because now we're into the next stage of the game. Alright.
Okay,
Good. That was really, really good, though. Now you can push out also, once you get your next Immortal or so, or something, and start taking down those proxy pylons that I have out there. But don't give me the scout in your Nexus, please.
Yeah, that was right when you said that there was proxy pylons more down there. I'm like, maybe I should have done that first.
Yes. But now you're ahead in the probe counts, you're ahead of the tech because your Robo's already done. I'm forced to play catch-up and everything now. You are in the lead. You don't have the game won, you just have a lead. You should get an Observer next and start looking for what I have. Try and respond for what I'm going for and just think, okay, good. I have my expansion going down because that's what I know you're doing. Time to get down that Robo Bay and another Immortal to make sure that you're safe so I can't do something like a weird Blink build and all of a sudden just kill you because you only have a single Immortal and get sniped.
Okay.
Okay. Because I'm going to go ahead and try and get to Colossi ASAP. I'm just telling you this so you can go ahead and try realizing what possible follow-ups are. And with this, I'm going to go for Observer. And you try and see, but I'm going to be very, very Zealot heavy. If you go Colossus next, you're going to be in a very good position against me. Because you have a better economy, pretty much better everything than me. Yeah.
Justice, come. State thy bidding.
Yeah.
It shall be.
Close.
A little closer than I wanted it to be.
Yeah. If I'd been on the ball, it didn't did. But I wasn't.
Yep.
You must construct additional pylons. I meditate. I am. You have not enough. My life for hire. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. I am the voice of the eclipse. I am the heart. You require more Vespine gas. You require more Vespine gas. You have not enough minerals. Fall back to the shadows.
Throw units.
Cold is the void.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate that wonderful message that says, you know, you're an idiot, you didn't build pylons.
It happens.
I am here in the shadows. Research complete.
attention.
You should probably just try and control the watchtower instead of using a
an observer.
Yeah. But now you know the attack is coming, so position your units accordingly.
Well, they should technically be. Okay, maybe not quite as well as I would have hoped.
And by the way, those sentries that you have now, they are really good to be in a good spot for this ramp. That too, yes. Nice. You should have more than enough to defend against this now. Yep. Good, you're attacking, I'm going all in, blah 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 blah, yeah, and you just crushed. You just crushed, that's GG.
Really?
Yeah. I had no expo, I was doing all this stuff, I was playing to try and kill you with that push.
Replay saved.
I didn't kill you, you just defended a very nice 4-gate, you got your sentries down, your mid-game was completely perfect, you got the expo, you didn't overcommit to getting units or economy, you got your Colossi out faster than me, you had 3 there when I was only attacking with 2.
And you had one on my base, which freaked me out, but...
No, why was it in your base? It was rallied to go to another Colossi, much just gone over that thing.
Yeah, it was in my main shooting a building. I don't know what it was shooting, but it was there. That's why I was wondering, because I wasn't really sure what was going on.
Alright.
Hold on, I want to look real quick.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, well, first off, we've now been going for over an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Just so you know. So, we've now gotten you past that early part of the game. And now the only thing that's actually really left to cover the early part of the game is that if you confirm there's no 4-gate, don't build more than 1 or 2 sentries.
Okay. Yeah, because I gotta have.
Yeah, because then you're gonna you want to be using your gas for more important.
Yeah,
things.
I want to have just pure zealots. Yeah, I got that. If I don't get pressured, I feel pretty good about that. I mean, I've lost a couple times to people doing, you know, I'm not catching that they're going to void raids. But I don't lose to it very often. It doesn't happen extremely often. And like I said, I do feel fairly comfortable once I get out of the first half of the game. I start feeling better.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I tend to win more, I think, that lasts longer.
Yeah, so...
I think most of my losses come right away.
Yeah, once you start talking about Stargate tech and everything like that, that leads into a whole nother avenue of PvP, because that can get tricky quickly. And that's where your observer is going to really come in. You're used to that observer and keeping it alive. And you really should have multiple observers too. You should always have at minimum 2 observers. 1 with the army, 1 in the base scouting of your opponent.
Just in case DTs or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so to wrap things up, talk about today, your build, and everything. I just want you just to talk for a little bit.
Okay, so the new plan is what you're interested in. So the new plan is to build in front of my base, and build in such a way that if when I scout, realize there's squat in their base, I can drop a quick forge and drop a cannon or 2 in my line to make it so I can survive, you know, a 2 zealot all-in kind of pressure. From there, I stick with the 3-gate robo. If I see that I'm going to get 4-gated, if I suspect it, if they're chrono boosting the warp gate tech out quick, I need to make sure I get that immortal out ASAP. The force fields can't miss.
Yes.
Gateway timings need to be spot on so that they finish the second and third finish right when gateway tech's done. Hold, kill proxy pylons, and expand. And then go into the strategies that I usually go into, which is Colossus with range, start upgrades, take the expansion, take a second robo, build more gateways as soon as I can't keep my money down, kind of.
How can you confirm if a 4-gate's coming?
One gas and chrono boosting on. Well, okay, I could count probes, but I can't do that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
don't worry about that. I just want I want three things, three possible signs.
One gas, chrono boost, some chrono boost on the cyber core, and then saving them. Units push out to the map when I'm holding the tower, but that's kind of late knowledge.
Yeah.
I only know two then. What's the third?
2 pylons. That was was
right.
one, because you can't count probes, but you can count pylons.
I forgot about that. That's a good point, because you have to build the third pylon somewhere.
Yeah,
that's a good point. I didn't think about that. I gotta remember that. Count
Okay.
pylons. I'm gonna write that down because I'll forget that. Count pylons. If there's 2. Most likely is 4 gate. Okay. So 1 gas. No, I mean it can be done with 2 gases too, but that's overkill on gas, right? Isn't it?
Wait, what was that?
No, there should only be 1 gas, right?
Yes.
But if they had 2, I mean, it'd be overkill. Because it seems like most people I play have to. No matter what.
Usually you don't get a 4 gate done with 2 gases. It can be done. Like, for example, when you saw the 4 gate that I was doing after the defended thing with the cannon rush and all that, that's with 2 guys in each of the gas geysers. It's a later one, more economy, and therefore you can go for pure stalkers and everything if and only if you have 4 or more guys in gas.
Okay. You said you did a little slower version this last game. What did you do differently? What made it slower?
I made myself purposely not perfect with my chronos. I put my gateways down, I think, a little bit late, and I made my proxy pylons a little bit later.
Okay.
It probably made it 20 seconds later, which is significant in a 4 gate sense, but this way you're not going up against a master's 4 gate.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Yeah, that's a little unfair, and I kind of set you up to fail a little bit at the start by doing that, but
No, that's fine.
Yeah, that was mainly just to hammer in the importance of being really solid the early game builder so you don't just die.
No, well, that's good because by doing that, I don't see that kind of pressure. So that means other people's pressure will seem a lot weaker, considerably weaker.
Good, because that's what I want. Because I don't
than
want
what you just showed me.
Yeah,
so.
Here's something I'm going to interject like slightly a little bit and kind of go half off topic. But the thing that aggravates me the most about people when they're trying to get better is when they do things like, oh, I'm platinum, so this works in platinum. If you're practicing like that, you're going to stay in platinum. Practice like you're going up against other people and everything.
You've got to see the next level to get better. I completely understand that. I play competitive racquetball. I completely understand that. I don't practice with people I beat. I practice with people that can beat me.
Exactly.
Me practicing with somebody that I can beat helps them and doesn't necessarily help me out that much. There's some things I can practice, but
yeah, but
I completely understand that.
Okay, but a little thing to do when you do play people that you can beat, make it really, really useful by doing things like practicing build orders and practicing spamming, doing all the small things, the being good with your force fields, and what else? Just hitting as many buttons as you can, going for all these small little things, building perfectly, never getting supply blocked, and scouting. Be uber focused on scouting and use that information, even if it's, or at the very least, just getting the information, seeing it, and acknowledging that you have that.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do if you're playing against people that are worse than you.
Okay. I can definitely do that.
Yeah.
Took.
But I'd say if there's no other questions or anything you have, that may be it for now.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I don't think I have any questions
Okay.
at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right, cool. Then I would say this is good stuff, and that ends it for PvP.
And we can work on PvT next time.
Yeah, that sounds good. Just let me know when you want to do it. Holy God, we're on almost 2 hours.
We've eaten up a good amount of time. I did watch your video on PvT that you had on on YouTube, I think.
Yeah.
About the one gate expand with pressure. I suck at it, but I like it.
The great thing about that specific build order is, as far as practicing goes, that beginning hammers just about everything in terms of efficiency in StarCraft 2. You have to put the buildings down correctly. You have to go ahead and get them down on time. You have to make sure you chrono perfectly. You have to make sure you can watch your probes, because you don't want to get 7 probes in your gas. And you have to put on pressure, but you can't lose your stalkers, so you have to control your army, and you have to dart around everything, because if you mess up in any one of those things, you're almost dead.
Yeah.
So whether that's the best build or not is kind of irrelevant at that point. If you're a few games you can play, it's a great build order to hammer so many important things.
Yeah, no, I liked it because I don't like necessarily 100% defending. I mean, I definitely know if you can defend and hold, a lot of times you're so far ahead. But I'd like to be able to apply a little bit of pressure. I mean, and that's definitely one of those level things right now. I have noticed, when I play the ladder and platinum, if I can apply a little bit of pressure and not lose my units, I can get them to kind of cripple a little bit. I mean, I definitely play people that doesn't make it dang worth the difference. I attack and it's more detrimental for me.
Yeah.
Which is, again, using that, I can't lose the stalkers. And that's probably why I lost the 2 times I tried it, but I only tried it twice. So,
honestly, something that you can really do with that specific build order is just go to those normal BattleNet channels, like the ones that are like Protoss strategy, Terran strategy, whatever, at the top. Just go into those of the Terran strategy and just say, hey guys, I'm a Protoss looking for Terran practice, doesn't matter the level, I just want to work on some build orders, and just play them. Because then you don't have to worry about ladder. It's not like they're best friends of yours that you have to be like, oh no, I'm being chosen, no. But it's random people, they'll do different things, and you'll be able to hammer that in, and until you can start getting it down, you're going to lose in weird ways, and that'll be best for your experience and learning.
Okay. Yeah, I've definitely done a few custom games. I've done that where I'll just jump in, create a custom game so I don't have to worry about it. But that's a good point to go actually just the channels and just go find somebody.
Yeah. Because I've been in there a few times. Most of the people that are in there, I think, are between bronze and platinum. Okay. I think most are silver to platinum. And to be honest, it doesn't matter if you can play against a bronze person. It's just practice the build order and have an opponent.
Yeah, and that's really the idea. I mean, because it doesn't really do any good to do it against a computer.
Well, it does, actually, because it's a very similar thing. It's just, you can't ask a computer to be like, okay, I'm losing to this. Can you do this against me?
Yeah, can you please try this?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool, I appreciate it, so.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no, you've given me a lot to mull over. So.
Yep.
Oh. Alrighty. Well, we good?
It's up to you. Are we good?
Or I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know we have 3 hours.
I mean, if you really want, we can just go into the next session, but that's completely 100% up to you. I don't know if you want to take a break or do something, but...
If you could give me a break, that'd be great.
Okay, because it's all up to you at this point. You're the one paying and being awesome, so...
Yeah, if I hadn't been so tired today, I'd say just keep going, but...
It's probably better to take a break.
Let's take a break. Yeah. I mean, because I'm feeling it. I mean, if we could we just do it another day?
Exactly.
Yeah. Because then it'll let me... I can then play more ladder games, of course, and try it on ladder. Because it seems like I either play Zerg or Protoss. There's Terran's like 1/10, maybe.
Terran's the least played played race right now, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I just don't run into it very often. Sadly, don't win whenever I run into it, but I mean, yeah. But no, I'll do that. Probably not this weekend. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of whenever. I mean, maybe next week. I don't know what's a good time for you.
Weekdays
later is better than me.
Weekdays after 5 p.m. I can usually make something happen. I do have a few events that'll happen either I think Wednesday at 7 I might not. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 p.m. EST I might, but if you just shoot me messages saying I have like this time or that time and I would rather this time, I'll probably be able to make it happen.
Okay. Monday later. I mean, it's so 4 p.m. your time is awful for me. I'm at work.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally told you this time because you're like, I want to do it like now. So I was like, all right, well, this is the earliest I can do it.
Yeah, no, just if I wouldn't have misjudged the time zone, it would have been fine. But so I mean, like 6 p.m. your time. Anytime after that's fine.
All right. So then you want to just say 7 EST Monday?
Sure, that'll work.
All right, 7 EST Monday. I'll stick to my phone. I will see you here, and all will be happy and well.
Okay, cool. I appreciate it.
All right, sounds good. I'll see you later.
All right, later.